Greetings, you wonderful people of the internet. My name is GammaFox and welcome to another Genshin Impact discussion video. Now you may have looked at the title of this video and thought, that's a bit of a hot take, isn't it? Like, how has Dendro saved Genshin Impact? Because honestly guys, now that Dendro and Sumeru have been out for quite a while now, I think it's been nearly 5 weeks since it's come out now. There are a lot of reasons why I think Dendro has just made the game so much better, and that's why I wanted to record this video, because I wanted to talk about it, you know, because I'm really damn passionate about this game, and I just think it's really cool how much better Hoyoverse is making this game. Now the first thing I wanted to bring up is the fact that Dendro reactions are actually pretty free-to-play friendly. Now the reason for this is because Dendro reactions are like Electro reactions, they're transformative. So the damage they deal is based off your EM, your Elemental Mastery, and your level. This makes it really easy when you're building teams around Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Burgeon, because all the damage you're going to be getting is just from your Elemental Mastery. Now in the past, the only element that was really relevant when it came to Elemental Mastery was Anemo because of swirl damage. But now that we have Dendro, getting Elemental Mastery is such a more valuable stat. If you're growing any Dendro characters or Electro characters, getting an Elemental Mastery substat is really good now, because that's boosting not just Bloom damage, but also your Aggravate and Spread damage as well. So that inherently makes getting Elemental Mastery substats a good thing. In the past, it would only be good for Anemo characters, but now whenever you grow an Electro character, if you get a random Elemental Mastery substat, that's a good thing. You're gonna want that. I remember in the past getting like Elemental Mastery on my Ayaka, and it's being like, oh, really? EM, man, that's so bad. I don't want that. Like we didn't want EM as a stat, but now we do. And EM is such an interesting stat because it's what makes this game unique. In Genshin, you got like your normal stats, right? You got like attack, defense, HP, elemental damage, that sort of thing. But Elemental Mastery, that's the outlier. That's the thing that's unique to Genshin Impact. In the past, it was only good on what? Kazuha, I guess Jean, and Sucrose. That was kind of it, really, you know? And I guess like Yanfei and stuff, but you're not building the character around that stat, that's the thing. But now, we can build EM on Toma, we can build EM on Kuki. These characters in the past that were considered really bad, you know, everyone said Kuki was bad, everyone's saying Toma was bad, but now, they're really damn good. My Kuki here has a 4-piece Gilded Dream set. I'm actually going to go into depth about this artifact set in a future video, or a video before this you might see, because this artifact set I think is really good going into the future. But either way, my Kuki with 957 EM actually can hit up to 34,000 Hyper Bloom damage. It is insane. It's so good. And in a team like this, Xingqiao, Lumine, Dendro Lumine, Collei, and Kuki, you can consistently make 2 Hyper Blooms every ICD, every internal cooldown. And that's like, that's nearly 70,000 damage every like what, 2.5 seconds? As long as I get the rotations correctly. It is insane. That's so good. So you might be thinking, okay, how does that make it free to play friendly, right? Well, that's the thing. Dendro main character is really damn good, an amazing off-field Dendro applicator, which is nice, and they're free, and also we get Collei for free as well. In 3.1 we get it for free in the Abyss now, which is great, like Xiangling. And they're 2 really good off-field support Dendro characters that provide really good application of the element, and you can consistently get reactions off of them. They're very solid. Especially with Constellations too, like Dendro main characters Constellations are great, and Collei's are pretty good too, like C4 Collei gives 60 EM for 12 seconds with her burst. That's really nice for the whole party, not including her, but for the whole party she gives 60 EM. That is solid, man, that's really nice. I am really looking forward to getting C4 Collei. That's gonna be a while though, unfortunately. So characters that are really good with Dendro, like making Dendro reactions, are all really accessible characters. Like this team I've got right now, that is very accessible. Even if you don't have Kuki Shinobu, you could do this with a full EM, like Raiden. You could do it with Lisa. You can actually do it with Razor too. You can do a full EM Razor, which is actually it's actually not that bad. It's pretty good. You can also do it with Dory too. You can just slap a whole bunch of EM on Dory. Not even full EM too. If you just have 2 EM artifacts, you're going to be doing at least around like, I don't know, 18 to 20,000 Hyper Bloom damage. It's really damn good, dude. I also just love the fact that Dendro Lumine, Dendro Traveler, is just such a viable character now. It's just super solid. Like even going into the future, you know, They're just such a reliable off-field Dendro applicator, and their Constellations are really good. This gives you more EM for your party. This gives you a Dendro damage bonus and an elemental bonus too, like of whatever character's in the field, or whatever's infused with the Lotus Lamp, so Hydro or Electro. Super nice. That's really solid, especially in like aggravate teams, man. So how is this saved Genshin Impact? By save, I mean how is it saved like the meta, you could say, you know? Because in the past, the game was all about making really good crit teams, basically. So many characters wanted crit. Except for old characters like Kazuha, you want crit and attack, you want crit and attack, you want crit and attack and ER, you know? Like, so many characters just wanted, like even her, HP and crit, you know, like so many characters just wanted to build crits, and it gets really dull and repetitive. I got to the point where I just got so bored of just building characters the same way over and over again. But that was because that was viable, you know. I really liked Zhongli, please. I really liked building characters that felt fresh, building them in a way that made them both really good, but also made them play differently. That's why I like Kuki so much. Kuki added such a new flavor to the game, and building her as I built her first as an overload comp, which was really fun to do. It wasn't amazing. It was only like doing 15k overload comp procs every now and then, you know. It was okay. I beat the abyss of it barely, but it was still fun and refreshing. But now we have an even enhanced version of that with Hyperblooms, and Hyperbloom Kuki, super damn good. And that's another thing, right? When you're building a character, if you're building like a DPS character, your substats are so damn important, and we all know how much it sucks to get god-awful substats on artifacts, you know? Especially when you're building like an attack, elemental damage, and crit character, you know? Which is so common in this game, you know? Or like HP, elemental, whatever, you know? It's the same, depends on what stat you like. Like Yelan likes HP. But like, it's so nice building a character that only wants like elemental mastery, and maybe another stat that they want that like does something good. Like Kuki, she just wants HP to heal more, or EM. That's pretty much it. But she also heals off more EM. I'm also just going on a tangent about Kuki because she is actually amazing. You also have a character like Toma too. You could build Toma at like HP, EM, and energy recharge or something. So he gets his burst up often, he does decent burgeon damage, and he also has a nice shield. You can do things like that. It's so versatile and fun. And the crazy thing is, guys, we only have access to 3 Dendro characters right now. Just 3. This is barely breaking the surface right now, right? We're gonna get a Dendro healer, maybe, Dendro characters to do something more specific. We're gonna be getting Nilou, who specializes in Bloom, right? And that could open the floodgates to so many possibilities. We could get someone who specializes in Burgeon, maybe Daya. That would be really cool. I noticed a lot of people were quite upset about that, how she's gonna be very restrictive to team comps, but I think that's cool because it's giving the game more flavor. It's making you want to build around these reactions. 32,000 damage. 32,700 damage. Just like that. That's not hard to make, guys. That's not hard to make. That's just a Dendro Shred set, right? Which you can get just it doesn't really matter what kind of build you have, just someone to shred their defense, and just full EM Kuki, right? That's it. My substats aren't even that good. I will admit my substats are pretty good, but you can still do that damage with the worst substats in the game, easily. And that's what's nice, you know? Compared to making like an Ito who just wants to do damage, if you get like an HP substat, that's nothing. That is nothing for you. You know, you do not want that. You want just crit and defense, you know, and maybe some energy recharge here and there. But with Dendro reactions, you just want EM. And maybe some energy recharge, that's it. Everything else is a bonus. You get some attack, cool, I do some more damage. But EM is where it's at, and it's nice. It's nice having that stat be so much more valuable. Another thing that Dendro has done that's made me really happy about this game is that they've made past characters that were considered really bad so much better. Electro was an element that was so frowned upon so often in the past. Like, it's not Cryo, it's not Hydro, it's not Pyro, you know, it's not Animo. But now Electro is so much better. Lisa, you can build a full EM Lisa to do crazy Hyperbloom damage. I've seen it. It's a thing. Razor too. You can build Hyperbloom Razor. It's so cool. Like, you know, like it makes them something more than just Taser or just Electro Shred teams of like Raiden or Raiden National, you know. It doesn't seem to, like, cause like Raiden's like just her own tier of character, you know. But and Kuching is so good now, guys. I love it. She's so fun. Like, watch this, guys. Watch how crazy this team is, right? I'm gonna go, yeah. Kuching, Collei, or I can go DMC in this case. DMC, Kazuha, and Fischl. This team is absolutely crack. Look at how good this is. Even without the EM boost, this team's still freaking nuts, right? So all I need to do, shred the defense of that, apply spread, or if it let me. Oh my god, I'm frozen. Why am I frozen? There we go. Okay, apply this. Fischl. Now watch this. Done. I could do that quicker too. That was just unfortunate for the way they attacked at the beginning. They tend to vary, actually. Like, that was so fast. Like, like, it's made Kuching so much better. Overall, guys, Dendro has just given the game so much more flavor, especially when it comes to combat. It's not just growing crit stats anymore, it's growing other stats. Like, Elemental Mastery is now really good on both Electro and Dendro characters. They really want you to do that now, too. Like, look at Lumine's passive talent. You get more damage for your burst and your E for every point of Elemental Mastery. They really want you to build EM on these characters. People in the past were not really doing anything with Elemental Mastery. They started introducing characters that scaled with it, like Yai, she scaled with EM. Kuki, she scales with EM. They started doing things like that, and people were just like, it doesn't mean anything, you know, people just grow Yai as like attack, electro damage, and crit, you know, and it's just the same thing again and again. It's so refreshing playing the game in this new way, you know, it's so refreshing being able to play the game. It's so refreshing not being stressed over what substats my artifacts are gonna get, you know, it's so nice, dude, I love that. Like, this team, in my opinion, is the best Hyper Bloom team in the game, because Xingqiu's constant Hydro application, you get the plenty of Dendro application here, and you got Kuki to proc the Hyper Blooms. It's very consistent, it is insanely good, and it's very accessible. You can get Xingqiu quite often, these two are free, and you got Kuki, who's a 4-star who's very accessible too. And he was free in the past too, that's the thing. You don't need Ganyu, you don't need Hu Tao, you don't need Tartaglia, you don't need these busted 5-star characters to do crazy damage in the game anymore. You can just use your elemental, you can keep all your elemental mastery pieces, and that's the thing too. You don't even need a specific set. You don't have to have 4-piece Gilded Dreams like I do. You can have 2-piece Wanderers, 2-piece Gilded, 2-piece Gladiators for more damage. Yes, Elemental Mastery pieces are the hardest to get, they're the lowest drop rates, but when you get them, you can use them. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to get that gold roll on the substats, you know, once you have it, you have it. And that's extremely comforting to know. I have actually locked all my future EM pieces, actually. I think I have a few more of them here. Yeah, see, I've got another Elemental Mastery Sans. Absolute dog shit substats, but it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. I also have an Elemental Mastery one of these, too. That's gonna be really handy in the future, too, for, like I don't know if Al-Haytham is I got 2, actually, wow. If Al-Haytham is, I got 3? Oh, shit, I didn't even know that. If Al-Haytham is like a Dendro Infusion DPS character, and he does extra damage based on EM, or if he likes to do like spread damage, he would like that. That might be really good for him. Anyways, guys, that's my rant done. I'm just so happy to see the game where it is right now. It's in such a good place. Sumeru in general is really good, you know. I want to make more videos just talking about how much the game has improved over time and how happy it makes me, you know, because in the past, like, we've been complaining so much about certain things, and Hoyoverse really has come forward and done a lot of things right, and it's really good to see, and it makes me feel really happy to continue playing this game, and it's really promising to see where it's going to go in the future. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening to me rant. I hope you enjoyed this video. Well, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Please let me know. Let's let the discussion roll, because it's really interesting to see how far the game has come, how Dendro has influenced it, and like, this guy, we only have 3 Dendro characters, guys, and there's so much potential to unlock here to make the game even more fun, you know. It's just, I'm so excited for the future, man. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and as usual, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one, guys.